Hey guys, Game Hunter here, and we're back some Wizard's Lair. I don't know what the problem was with the quest logs. I guess just my score got corrupted. And I guess that's the main point of the quest logs, is being high score. So let's just get right into it then. Moving on with, I don't know, this is a great name. And then we'll look for somebody who looks like him. That's totally right. This, yeah, it looks the same. So here we go. And we'll just kind of... Okay, let's not die in the first 5 seconds, yeah? That would be useful. Oh, my goodness. More of them. I can't handle you now. You're not of my... Gosh! Yeah, great. So, how much... Am I already gonna be... Yeah, I'm already dead, aren't I? Pretty much. Unless I can get away from you. Wow, there's just a lot of you guys, aren't there? Yep, that was hilarious, really. Well, at least the game didn't screw around that time. Let's just try again. Wow, that was... We'll just... Same names, right? I can pick the same name. There we go. Okay, cool. So this time we'll be a little more careful, I guess. Try to avoid the enemies that are super deadly. Or at least try to not stupidly miss my attacks and take non-turns. And like that, for example. Just as an example. But yeah, this time I probably will not be dilly-dallying on the floors. We're just going to go right through and leave it at that. So yeah. I will have to be smarter, of course, but... Oh, what just happened there? Monsters appear. I didn't really pay attention to the trap that showed up. I should do that more often and get these. Ta-da! Man, where's the stairs? I was kind of hoping that when I decided that I would just be looking for stairs, that I would start finding the stairs more often. Not as such, unfortunately, my good dear friend. Alright, cool. I think that's going to be a better weapon. The long sword. The sword that is long. 10 versus 5. Quite a bit, then. So we can drop you. Drop you silly meaners heads. Let's go straight on to the next area. Because last time, it ended up being mostly too easy. And I'd rather not repeat that. So we'll go with as quick as we can. And this is kind of the worrying about food way of playing the game, I suppose. To be careful about that. Man, this is nice music, isn't it? This is really cool. Oh, I can't carry anymore. What am I? Oh, the sorcerer from Diablo? That's what I was thinking of at the time. Elven half-plate, that's pretty good. We'll get that instead. And it is nice of the game to just automatically equip. So in this case I will eat mushrooms, because mushrooms are relatively useless. Elf bread is a full 100%er, and that's why I will try to keep it around at all times. Magic mapping? I don't have a magic. I do have a big room though. Yeah, again, we'll just eat you. Take and use, just because. Read it out loud. Read it like you just can't for lows. Yep, we'll just do it. Check. Old quest log. Ha 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 ha. What does it say? Powerful monsters bear powerful and rare items. Is that so? I would have never guessed. So here's the stairs. I probably saw them earlier. I didn't really pay attention properly. But it's okay. It's okay. We're all alive. We are alive, awake, and full of being an extraterrestrial. Or an excess-terrestrial? Oh, man. Yeah, that's probably the one thing for me that's kind of troublesome, is that in this game you have a very limited space. Log detail to past adventurer's quest. Right? Imagine that. But it almost means that you want to always be carrying, like fruit juice. I'll just get rid of you. You always want to be carrying your good stuff, but you always want to have a slot empty. So you can just handle it that way instead of having to constantly decide to drop something. Because that's a bit troublesome. I will say that we don't want blaze if we can get death. Quite. Okay. I mean, the general UI of this game is really nice. There's just kind of this unfortunate I mean, I don't know if I'd call it a glaring error. It's really only one you'd notice after playing the game for a long period of time, which the developer doesn't always have the time to do. It just you make the game, you test it out, you're good to go. So yeah, that isn't always obvious. And additionally, and this is probably more common, the developer simply gets used to his or her own mechanical specialties, and therefore it doesn't really become much of a problem to them. I noticed that I do not have proper healing right now. This is rather disconcerting. So we will find the presence of all items in this place and get to them this time, since I can just do that in a lickety-split fashion. Yeah, we will actually take a look at everything this time. And since I have double death, let's go ahead and just use it. Read it! Oh, it's... okay. It's still to adjacents. Gotcha. I wasn't sure. It's worth fruit juice. Come on, video games. Give me the good stuff. That's not the good stuff. And I don't even remember if chain whip's any good. So where's the last item? I know there was at least one more. It looks like there's two that I haven't looked at or found or something of that nature. Well, I guess enemies can drop stuff. Wait, can they? I haven't really been paying attention to that enough. It's cool music. And it seems to loop really well, too. Like it does it. Hold on, it's about to. And... okay, it doesn't. Never mind. But I didn't notice it last time when it looped. So that's gotta mean pretty good. It's not an abrupt sort of deal. I mean, at least it fades out, right? That's important. Crap, where... oh, there's the stairs. And by the look of me not fighting anything, I must have killed everybody, so... that seems to happen rather easily in this game. Because the enemies just come right for you. There's no... officers full plate. Neat. I'm totally gonna see what that does. Oh, crap. Officers full plate. Oh, that's actually not better than what I have. Great. Because I don't really want to be stuck in this current position, although it worked out. The elven half plate's actually better. Huh. Yeah, you know, I would have to say the distribution at which items are found is rather odd. I mean, take for example the fact that last time I got a glaive really, really super duper early. Yeah, that's better. Good. Ooh, and an enchant weapon on top of it. So we will drop and take and use. There we go. Fantabulous. Oh, that's a good old flambergie right there. I should be able to handle most enemies for a while yet. And if I'm really lucky, I'll be able to fight one of those heroes in a situation where I'm not going to die of starvation. Ah, yes. So. But yeah, I guess, I mean, it's funny talking about UI in the context of the original Rogue. And I think I discussed this a little bit in my Rogue playthrough, even though I want to get back to that. Because I didn't quite fill it out the way I wanted to. But ultimately, the UI in Rogue isn't very good. Oh, duh! I just ate my elf bread. Fantastic. That's what happens when you don't even pay attention properly. It just figures sometimes. Oh, and now I'm taking super damage because I'm not even being patient. But yeah, the original Rogue's UI is just... ugh. It has a button for every little bitsy command. And a bunch of commands that aren't even necessarily shown and stuff. But of course, that was just the times that they were working through. You know, that was made in the early 80s. Games didn't even understand what a UI was. It was just mostly direct control of the game, and that was pretty much it. So that was just the way that worked out. And now we can appreciate the UIs we have because they're... oh, I actually have a free space. We can appreciate the UIs that we have because we've had decades to understand and refine the techniques of creating proper UI. So I guess my thing for the day today would be discussing this game's UI. I know I said it in the first part, first episode, the first video series-lishness. But I consider the UI of this game quite good, and it's very streamlined. And for everything that's used, I think it's executed quite well. But you guys tell me what you think of the UI. If it's too little, so that it doesn't allow for the ability that more stuff can be added to the game properly. Is it really well polished and all that? Honestly, I would say that a good effort, if I had to guess, a good amount of effort was in the UI of this game, because it is nice. I mean, and also the mapping. The mapping's quite nice. It's very simple. It's very nice. And especially this ghost dude. He is the best. Oh man, I wish I could use... Do I have a... Yeah, I do have a spare spot. So let's use this teleport. Because I'm curious how far teleport could potentially bring you. And we are pretty far. But... Oh, and we have another one. Let's just use it again then. So this time we warped halfway across the map. So I'm guessing that teleport is a map-wide blink, basically. And I don't mind that. I just want to make sure I know what I'm getting myself into. But yeah, the interface is nice in this game. Although the time between actions can be a little iffy. I understand for move it works pretty well. But for, trying to chain commands very quickly, like taking stuff and using stuff, it doesn't work out so well. But of course that might be just addressed by simply having the ability to pick up stuff on the first go without having to necessarily, do its thing of taking a while. Do I... Oh, I still have the food ration. I guess I'm not too badly off. I guess not. But on to the next floor. Alright. See, this is going a lot faster when I make an effort to just go as quickly as I can. Ooh, a twin blade! That sounds neat. Except I can't carry it for some reason. What did I pick up? Oh, I picked up a minor healing. Okay, whatever. I guess that's what I picked up. The twin blade. Oh, man, I wish the twin blade was cooler. It sounds like a cool attack weapon. It unfortunately is no cooler than any other weapon in this game, like the chain whip for chain whipping your whips. Uh-oh, am I gonna have to go through this trap? It's not looking good, I can tell you that much. Because this would be my only chance to get out of this area. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Take and eat, and in remembrance of... Oh man, come on. Take and eat in remembrance of the fact that we have a food clock and we have to deal with it. Oh my goodness. Oh, no mushroom that time. Even though the mushroom becked me with its beckoning, it did not succeed in doing so. So a flamberge doesn't actually have flaming anything, but I wish it did. Such is the story of my life. Alright, so this is a... Oh, healed? Wait, a healing trap? Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Which means that trap reveals make sense, because then you can identify them as positive traps. Even though, why are they traps then? Maybe the enemies can kind of get that part? I don't know. But let's see how far we can make it. Mace. I don't want mace. And I don't need mushroom. I don't quite take kindly to your mushroom. Let's have fun and big room this place. I'm sure this is a mistake, but whatever. We got healing potions. These guys will show up eventually. And then I can kill them all. Oh man, it's the fire elementals. Those ones are slightly nastier. Oh crap. They're starting to show up a lot now, so let's try to get out of the way. And I think that was everybody, because I don't feel like waiting. So let it be done, so shall it be said, that I have a brain that is inside my head. It does lots of things that I wish instead it gave me the chance to, oh man, I was gonna say a head, but, I mean, that kind of works. It's just a little too much, like, for me to progress ahead or something. I don't know. That was interesting. We can get this mushroom now, and it makes sense, so. Oh, I do have the big room spot that I'm not using. So here we go, onto this floor. Oh, it's the snake pit. Oh boy. So I have food for this place, thank goodness. But something tells me I should have been ready with other stuff. Because this place could take a while. This place could take a while. In fact, I'm kind of tempted to speed this place up because it just is a while. So, I guess... Ooh, full healing. That'll be useful against the champion that I may or may not find. Oh man, this place though. Like, Big Room. I wonder if Big Room works here. This would be a place to save Big Room for. Definitely. In fact, next time, I didn't know if this place would necessarily show up again, which is, well, that's not the reason I used it last floor. But it is a reason of things. Ooh, Obsidian Dagger. What goodness lies with you that I can't place on that... whatever. Wait, healthy... Max... Oh! Health potions... Okay. I think that's actually similar to a... Oh, whatever. I believe that's similar to another game. I can't think of the one right now. And we'll go ahead... I don't think there are any traps to reveal here. Oh, but it does tell you where the stairs are. That's cool. Right in the middle of the room, by the way. So that's good. That can give me an idea of item reveal. Thank you. I like item reveal. So now I know where I go for items, I guess. Or something. The snake room isn't always the same, is it? I do feel like that if I end up fighting the champion here, that might be silly. Going down this snake road, it's like I am in DBZ. No, not quite. It is a snake way, that's for sure. 5,000 miles of snake way. Whatever it was. They probably were in kilometers, because, you know, oh, great, it's the hero of light. Great. And he deals 15 damage, perfect. Let's go ahead and get 16 health. Okay, cool. And then we'll go full healing up. Ah, there we go. Look at that. I did it. I am the master. The master. Master of what, pray tell? I don't know, but I do have at least a slot. So I have the War Master, whatever. Magical armor with ultimate protection. Ta-da! So now I should be taking less damage. That's good. I wonder if that means that guy was taking less damage. Are enemies affected by equipment that they are potentially wearing? Great question. I don't even know. Man, it's just sweet music. So sweet. It is the sweetest. Well, I think I've heard better. Man, it's you can't judge music by better or worse, unless it's on a literal case-by-case basis. Because you could do that arguably, but you can't just go sweeping generalization of this music is the best music ever. It's almost perfect for this game because it's so dungeon crawly-y sounding. I also hope that there are multiple ways to reach the exit. Or, you know, it's a randomly generated map, which is fine too. I hope I can get to it. Man, this character look is so interesting. It's incredibly interesting. Okay, so I think we're approaching the big old door. Yep, there it is. Oh, I do have death. Yay, it worked anyway. I was going to save it for near the end. I guess 2 hits away, but okay. But you know what? I will leave it at this time. I know this means technically no new content this time around, but this just goes to show that you can go really far very quickly if you want to in this game. Or, you know what? We will descend just to make sure. Yeah, so that's what it'll look like. So we will go ahead and save and exit at this point. This has been Game Hunter, playing the Wizard's Lair. Join me next time when we explore the next 10 floors or so. And maybe we will find more interesting monsters. I'm hoping for it. I'm hoping for enemies that have special abilities or something. We'll see. In any case, until next time, keep playing those roguelikes, guys, and take care.